I'm Reggie Chatman, live with sports from here at Truist Park as the Braves and the Blue Jays face off tonight. But pregame, we'll be able to see some of the local Olympians from Georgia get themselves recognized ahead of this home crowd after doing their thing during the Olympics earlier this summer. You'll be able to hear from them a little bit later tonight at 11 o'clock. But first, we have to talk about this game and more bad news for this Braves organization. Utility man Whit Merrifield has a fractured foot after fouling a ball off of it in last night's game. Now, initially, he was told that it would take about 6 weeks to recover from the injury, but he actually could be back as early as next weekend if he decides to play through the pain. Here's manager Brian Snicker when I asked him what he can even say to his team at this point with all these injuries.
Now, there's really nothing you can say. I mean, we've been through it. We've talked about it. We've said it. It's kind of just like, holy cow, what's next? All the fractures and everything we've had, they're hanging in there and battling and going out there and giving everything they have on a nightly basis to stay alive in this thing.
First pitch tonight at 7:20. Meanwhile, home opener for Georgia against Tennessee Tech this afternoon. No surprise, this one was all about the Dogs. First drive for Georgia, Carson Beck connects with a diving Dylan Bell. It's a 22-yard touchdown, and the Dogs lead 7-0. Next time they get the ball, more Beck. He goes right down the field, this time finding Colby Young open for his first touchdown of the year. Carson Beck had himself a day. He's trying to really build this Heisman campaign. Went 18 for 25, 242 yards, 5 total touchdowns, including this final one to Dom Lovett as UGA wins by 45. Meanwhile, Georgia Tech ranked for the first time in 9 years on the road at Syracuse. The Orange march right down the field to start this game. It's Kyle McCord, hits Trevor Pena. Pena makes one last dive, gets into the end zone. It's 7-0 Syracuse. But the Jackets respond right away. How about Haynes King of the year he's had so far? Nearly goes down, but escapes and runs up the middle for the 21-yard score. And we are tied. But Tech had no answer for McCord all day. Remember him? He played at Ohio State last year. To Pena again, threw for 381 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tech managed to make it a 3-point game late, though, in this game. Running back Jamal Haynes would rush in for a touchdown, but in the end, it would not be enough as Tech drops their first game of the year by a final of 31-28. Meanwhile, it was a party at Clark Atlanta for their home opener in 2024 on that brand new red field. Panther head coach Teddy Keaton in his first year facing his former team at Allen University. This one was a slugfest in the first half as both defenses played really, really well. Clark held Allen to just 6 total points in the first half and led by 6 at the break. The second half, totally different story. With 30 combined points, the Panthers would hold on to win by a final of 26-22. They improved to 2-0 on the year, which is a massive improvement from going 0-10 a year ago. But we're not done with all the college football. Georgia State hosts Chattanooga, while Kennesaw State plays their first FBS game at home as they host the Ragin' Cajuns of ULL a little bit later tonight. We'll have all your coverage from those games and much more tonight at 11. Thank you guys so much for watching sports. That's the end of our broadcast. We'll see you up tonight during 11 o'clock news on 11 Alive. Have a great Saturday.